Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Christy on the beat. I know you've missed me so much. Give me some drum roll. Yes, so this is such a lovely thing for me. So I'm so glad to be back to your screen. It's been such a long time. Who missed me? Because I did miss you guys. So I'm back. Yeah, I've been away for a few times, and a lot has happened between now and then, ranging from giving birth, breastfeeding, morning, mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, night, midnight, mid-early morning, everything. And I've just been existing, and I'm fine with it, yeah, because that's literally what having a new baby requires. And I'm sure you've been wondering, what happened? What's up with this chat with Christy of a YouTuber? Well, I'm here to tell you why I've been away. And I'm so sorry I haven't kept you updated on my latest info and giving you tips like I've always done. So today we are back, and I'm here to share a few gists about where I'm coming from. Yeah, so here is the gist. I got pregnant sometime last year, and of course, for some people, it comes with so much, and mine was not so much of an exception. Yeah, so mind you, this is my second pregnancy. The first one was a smooth ride, guys. I didn't even know that I was pregnant. I didn't feel it, not for a day, except for towards the end of it, where I had to cut out taking carbonated drinks, pepper, spicy things, because I will always have heartburn if I do. So that was it for my first baby, and the little challenge I had was during the birth process, and I had so many challenges. That was when I really knew I had a baby, so of course, having a child, sometimes you lose blood. In fact, all the time you have to lose some amount of blood. So if you are lucky to have so much before birth, you will not have issues with it. But if you don't, you're going to lose so much that majority of the time you might need to take some blood. Yeah, how did they say it? Whatever, you shall understand. Thank you. So that was the case for me. I took some blood. I was given a pint of blood after my first baby so that I could recuperate better and my heart could pump better. So I had a lot of back and forth, and the whole experience left me wondering, are you sure I can go again? Like, are you sure I can do this again? But you know what? With time, I healed of all of those. It was still there. Time heals, but it doesn't take away the scar, So I was fine. I recovered. So already we had the plan that it was going to be 2 years gap. Yeah. So we waited for 2 years before we could try again, so I could heal completely. Like, I needed mentally, physically, not just physically. Physically is easier and it's shorter, but you see the mental aspect, you need a whole lot of time to heal. So I was so glad that I was better. I was very much better. So we decided to give it a try again, And we did, but we didn't even know. We're just doing our own thing, And the baby came. And so we started making plans. The whole experience of the first one came back to my memory. I was dead scared, like, what's going to happen in this time? Am I going to have the same experience? But as God may have it, the experience was totally different. So I'm going to go back to when I took in first. I started having drop-in. If you don't know what drop-in is, please ask Uncle Gongo. I'm not going to tell you, okay? So I started having drop-ins, and I was scared. Like, I've never had such experience before. I don't know. Except for period. Period is a different thing. This is like your child is dissolving, melting. What word do I need to use now? I don't know. So it was a whole lot of experience. But I went to hospital. In fact, I had to call one of our doctor friends. So she told me to, girl, you need to act fast. Don't take it lightly because I was like, it's gonna stop. And I heard it. It comes with, you know, first trimester. Even though I've had a child before, I didn't have that experience. So I was thinking it that this was a whole different pregnancy. So I should expect things to also be different. And she said I should go to the hospital. Oh, it wasn't normal. Madam, don't stay in the house and something will happen and you do not take action. So I went to the hospital and they checked and said I was having dropping, and it wasn't strange, but it's not like a good thing to just ignore. So they had to run a test, run scan, check everything. So I mean, it was something. I had to keep going back to the hospital every week for scan. They would check and ensure that, okay, the baby is still there, but looks like he wants to leave. He or she wants to leave as at then. So we kept monitoring the baby, taking drugs, visiting the doctor, seeking counsel, taking things lightly. In fact, they said I needed some bed rest, and I hate bed rest. Oh my goodness. I hate it. Like, how can someone just sit in the bed morning to night doing nothing? How will you survive? My legs are always on my neck. I need to move. Like, I need to be going. Even if I'm not going out, at least I need to do something. When I see something I need to do, I want to be able to do it. So how can you not tell me I can't do it? I mean, I don't get it. So what did I do? I had to manage. Then the funny part, craving started. My goodness. Men and brethren, I didn't experience craving in my first baby. But this one, ha ha ha. I ate all manner of things. I shall look for pictures and, attach to these pictures to this video so that you see the example. I ate dry gari. I did not put it water. I just carried like that, pack it inside plates. I was chewing it and it was sweating my body, And immediately I finished it, my whole system came down. The next time, it was eating stew that I did not cook that was hungering me. I did not know what that meant, but my husband saw Shege because he was always on the move. Anyone that's hungry me like this, I'll send him. Because, uncle, it's two of us that did this thing and it's two of us that will carry it, huh? So he went and got me something at outside the restaurant. Got me stew. I had stew in my house. Only God knows what was wrong with me. I needed the stew from outside. How do you explain that? So it's not strange. Until I know that you're having cravings, you are not alone. It's not witchcraft. You're not possessed. It's not more. It's the baby that wants to, have a test of something else. So the other time it was pepper soup. Where are we going to get pepper soup? It's not like regular in the East where you can see shop where they sell it with what they call agidi in English. Please Google it too. I don't know. Miss, I don't even know. So you easily find it. But here, Lagos, if you're going to find, it's going to be terribly expensive. Oh, I said you have to find a way, even if it means cooking it. So he did. Of course, my husband was amazing at that period because it wasn't easy for him. Trust me. Middle of the night, all your body will be changing. You don't even know how to, you can't explain. Like, it's easier when you can tell this is particularly what is wrong with you. But in this case, you can't even explain. You just be upset for no reason, like, I'm angry. And you just try to keep your cool. Calm down, calm down. Nobody did it. You chose this journey, okay? When you sign marriage, you sign all of this. So I accept. I accept my cross. My bad. It's my cross. So we kept progressing, we kept making progress. I finished the first trimester and I just breathed like, it was like, we are now making some progress. So while on that, the baby started setting back in, and eventually we didn't lose the baby. Because at some point I was like, please, can you just flush this baby? I need to have some peace. Because it was crazy. Man, it was. But I'm glad that the baby stayed, because it eventually became a lovely bouncing baby ball. Yeah. That I carry in my hand like this and I'm looking at it. Christy, are you the one that have this baby? You know? I wouldn't have said that if the baby went away. But I'm so glad that the baby's here. So second trimester, it was a smoother ride, you know, jumping from one place to another, doing anything you want to do, bending here and there. We now entered the last trimester. Another experience altogether. From sweating under the AC, I couldn't breathe. Like the heat that was generated in my body, it was as if there is mechanical generator inside my body that is producing power supply for your whole estate. You know, there's nothing that you do that my body will counter. No. You say you want to come and wear thick clothes. To wear? Who will allow you to do that one? Your baby inside? No, it's not possible. You have to be on singlet back to back. Even the singlet was not, I'll carry it up and lie on the bed, and the bed will soak. It was something. Please, if you experience this and I'm saying, let me be putting it in the, in the comment section, because we need to spread this gospel. All this sister that is thinking it's gonna be fun. It will be fun, but at the same time, to be mixing with honey is sweet, but it has some level of bitterness in it. So that's why I'm telling you, as a good sister, so that you will know what you're gonna be expecting. So the heat, I had rashes under my boobs. I had terrible rashes that needed intervention of my mom. She got me something I had to apply there so it will heal up. It was hard, really, really hard. I could barely go out, because if I think of how to dress up like normal human being, I'd rather stay back in the house. I was literally in the house during my third trimester. I was black, like, my color left my body. I was now close to the back of pot. You know how this is not the one they cook in gas, so no, those ones are jipota. I mean, the one you use firewood to cook. That's how I was, literally. Is it the inside, my stomach? Those places, those inner places. It was nothing to write home about. This experience also told me something. It just made me understand that it's not really about when you're getting married to somebody. Know that there are times when they will look like what you don't want to say. Trust me, both as a man and as a woman. For a woman, it's easier to get to that point where your wife looks like, is this the woman I married? No matter how fair she is. Pregnancy can destroy that beauty totally. But the good thing is it's going to come back eventually. So, yes, we continued the journey. Everywhere was black. Black. My nose was looking like canopy. Big canopy? That's what it was looking like. In fact, it was two flats joined together. If you come close to my nose, the AC that will be coming out from the whole of the nose, will make you feel chilled. That is how bad it was. And you can see it from the picture that I wasn't looking very good. I just managed myself. Forget all the packaging that we do. That's why a lot of us don't like snapping when we are pregnant. It's not like the urge to snap has left us. No, because you don't want to look at yourself. Sometimes you're scared of looking at the mirror. Like, is this really me? Oh my God. It was something. But you need someone that will love you, even if you're looking like a masquerade. Or a gorilla that will still like you as you are. Because the fine ones will still be outside. So if you're thinking that you'll be like that forever, Lori, it's not going to work. It's not how it used to come and happen. So, yes, and then we come to the end of the journey. how did you feel when we got to know about the sex of the baby? Well, I actually wanted 2 girls first and maybe a boy later. But as God may have it, He gave us a boy because I had a girl already. So when the scan showed, when I went for my regular antenatal and the scan showed that it was a baby boy, well, I was happy. I mean, I was also grateful. Now that God has it this way, it's fine. And that was also what my husband wanted. So he won in this. And his win is also our win. So I was so excited. We're having a boy. I need to have an experience of what it feels like having a girl and what it feels like having a boy. So the experience was quite different. And yes, I didn't tell you guys, while I was preparing to have my baby, we were being told, because of the issues I had at the first one, that I was going to go through a CS. CS is cesarean section. I just want to tell you, it's not like I would have told you to go and ask people, but so we wanted to have it the normal way, but because of what was at stake, we needed to do that. And it's, in this part of our climb where people are being victimized, mocked because they had their baby through CS. And so if you have your baby through CS, you can't even talk about it. That's terrible. Really terrible. It shows where we still are as a country, as a continent, as a people. I mean, we are supposed to have gone past that. The most important thing in childbirth is having the mother and the baby alive, or the babies alive. So cut it with saying, oh, it wasn't normal, it wasn't the right way and all that. Do you know how many people CS has saved their lives and the baby? So that's even a topic for another day. I'm going to do a full video on that because I had to deal with that. The doctor told us that, why do you want to kill yourself? Why do you want to stress yourself? I mean, there's no trophy for who gave it with CS or who gave it normal or vagina. Let me not say normal, because both are what? Normal. You either give it through vagina or through cesarean section. So there is absolutely nothing wrong. The next time someone wants to mock you or make fun of you or make you feel less of a woman because you had your baby through CS, come and tell me. We are going to fight that person. I tell you, me and you will go. Yeah, so that was it. So I had my baby through CS. Now, it was, don't think that those that have theirs through CS was fun. It usually is not. I mean, having to stand, in fact, okay, you are going to be sitting down, obviously. Having to sit still when an injection goes into your spinal cord, when they want to take blood sample, you'll be shaking your hand. This one is at your back. You're not even seeing the person. The whole place is chilling you. They have scrubbed your back with antiseptics. And it's as if it's even needle that is holding you that time. And eventually the needle comes. You shake, they try again. You shake, they try again. You grab a pillow and hold it very tightly. And you try again. You shake, they start again. So don't think it's easy anyway. It's not. They all come with pain. And that's one of the things that, women have to go through. And it's fine. Whoever God does it for, and you have a child and you are alive, I think we should be grateful to God. That's what that matters. Really, that's what that matters. When you're single, you can say, I'm going to have, you can assume, or even for people that do not have a baby at all, they don't plan it. Saying I will not have a baby is never anybody's plan or prayer point. Of course, some people do that, but for majority of people, it's usually that, I'm going to have 5 children, I'm going to have 4, I'm going to have 3, 2, 1. But some don't eventually have. And that is life. Really, it's life. And also for some people like us, I was thinking, I'm still young, so pregnancy is going to be a walk in the park, or it's going to be, spa. It's going to be fun. Well, it might be fun for some, but it may not also be fun for some. The most important thing is that you're alive. So where am I heading to all of this story? It wasn't easy during the childbirth. Like, immediately I left the theater, it didn't last, the anesthesia they gave me, it didn't last 4 hours. I'm not even sure it lasted 3 hours. I started having severe pain, like serious pain in my stitches. It was horrible, like very painful actually. And I had to ask them, please, I need pain relief, I need pain relief. They said it wasn't time. How am I gonna deal with this? Eventually, I stayed until they could give me. I stayed in the hospital for some days, yeah. After I had my baby, so I could recover a bit before going home. And guys, who has had headache after anesthesia? Do you have that headache? Like that headache from the pit of hell? It's literally from the pit of hell. You couldn't raise your head, you couldn't open your eyes, you could only, imagine yourself being fine, but it was horrible. All of this was something else. So I'm so glad that I have my baby boy, our son, and I am also fine now. Yeah, I am getting very much better. I've healed and I'm still healing, and it's a gradual process. It's not a one-off thing. You know, it takes quite a lot of time sometimes. It can also be short, depending on the whole process that you went through and your body system. So I'm going to stop here for now, but we are coming back for the next episode. We have telling you how the whole birth process has been. We call it omogo in Igbo language. I don't know what you call it. Looking after yourself after birth or post-pregnancy. Exactly. Now I have the word. We're going to talk about my post-pregnancy, how it has been breastfeeding, the experience of breastfeeding and all. I hope you enjoyed this video so far. Did I speak too much grammar? I don't think so. I hope you had fun watching this video. So until I come your way again, I'll see you. And please, if you've not shared this video, you are not doing well. You are not doing well. Please share this video, subscribe, like, comment. If you've had a child, I really appreciate if you can share your own experience. You never know who you're going to help. You can be making it easier for someone out there who is thinking that they are the first to experience it. So please comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. Until I come your way again, I'll see you. Don't forget to chat with Christy, and we will be back in a jiffy. Bye for now.